I would like to tell about the complication material of Introduction to Linguistics. Those are the topic in Introduction to Linguistics. The first is about what is linguistics. Linguistics is the scientific study of language. It encompasses the analysis of every aspect of language, as well as the methods for studying and modeling them. The traditional areas of linguistic analysis include phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. And when you study linguistics, you are at the crossroad of every discipline. When you study linguistics at any level, you gain insight into one of the most fundamental parts of being human and the ability communication through language. And the second is about the branch of linguistics. There are two kinds of branch of linguistics. The first is about microlinguistics, the second macrolinguistics. As you can see, microlinguistics, or also known as microlinguistics, is a branch of linguistics that focuses on the content of the internal system of language. This study leads to the internal structure of particular language. And macrolinguistics examines the relationship of language at the level of the external world, whether related to the nature, society, or scientific discipline. Therefore, the study of macrolinguistics is broad and external. And the third is about development of English. English is a living language that undergoes some developments both in grammar and vocabularies. Those developments include the pronunciations, spelling, and meaning that occur in every period, that are Old English, Middle English, and Modern English. And for the next is structure of English. Suffix. Suffix is a word added at the end of the word. Like a prefix, the suffix changes the meaning of word. And then synonyms. Synonyms is words that are similar in meaning. Antonyms are words that are opposite in meaning, and homonyms are words that share the same pronunciation but have different meanings and spellings. And the next is system functional linguistics. System functional linguistics is one of the main functional theory of language development in 20 countries and 8 countries in ancient country. It is a society theory of language development by Michel Halliday. Halliday stated that language is the study of how people exchange meaning through the use of language. And system functional linguistics is an approach to linguistics that considers language as a social semantic system. It was developed by Michel Halliday. And the next is about psycholinguistics. Psycholinguistics is a branch of study which combines the disciplines of psychology and linguistics. It is concerned with the relationship between the human mind and the language as it examines the processes that occur in the brain while producing both written and spoken discourse. The emergence of the scientific called psychologistic is not separate from development of linguistic studies. And for the next is about morphology. Morphology is the study of basic building blocks of meaning in language. These building blocks, called morphonemes, are the smallest units of form that bear meaning or have a grammatical function. And the next is about semantics. Semantics is the study of the meaning of words and sentence. It is simplest. It concerns with the relation of linguistic forms to non-linguistic concepts and mental representation in order to explain how sentences are used by the speaker of language. And those are the type of semantics. And for the next is about syntax. Syntax is a branch of linguistics that studies about the rules that govern the formation of sentences. And the last is about sociolinguistics. Sociolinguistics is the study that is concerned with the relationship between language and the context in which it is used. In other words, it studies the relationship between language and society. It explains when people speak differently in different social contexts. It discusses the society functions of language and the way it is used to convey social meaning.